Real quick, oi!
Oi.
Oi!
Oi! I don't know why I said yo. I don't even know who I am anymore.
That's for your other podcast.
yeah.
Oh my
sorry.
gosh.
Mixing up oi and yo.
Yeah.
All I can do is greetings.
Specif-
2-letter greetings.
Yeah, you specified 2-letter podcast. That's it. Yeah.
I would trademark on that.
Yeah.
Which we might need to trademark this. I mean, it's not picking up any steam yet, but
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah.
We probably need
Might
to
as
look
well.
into that.
Yeah.
Look into that. Well,
Come on.
few things lately. Shout out to Hobby and I's boy Kevin. He commented in the last video telling us we should watch Chernobyl and talk about it on the cast, on the pod. I'm almost done with it. I have like
Come
40
on.
minutes left of the whole series.
How you like it?
Nice.
It is so good.
I've heard nothing but good things about it. I know it's like one of the
Yeah.
highest rated shows on IMDb. I think in terms of like dramas,
That's
it's
pretty
rated
nuts.
super high. So I
It really
know
does pull you in, and I mean, obviously Chernobyl was a real thing, and it was a terrible tragedy, and it really brings that to life.
We do not endorse bombing of cities. Yeah, let's get that out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I actually don't know all the facts about what really happened in Chernobyl, but in this, there's no bombs.
Oh, interesting. Is it just like the aftermath?
It's a nuclear power plant.
Okay. See, that shows my knowledge on this.
Yeah, so,
okay, gotcha. That makes
and
sense.
I'm assuming that's factual because I feel like they wouldn't get the total premise
sure.
of the show. I
Yeah,
hope. Fingers
yeah,
crossed.
you would. Yeah.
But regardless, I started watching it. The cinematography is great. It's really dramatic. It really pulls you in. Even though like actual deaths, I looked it up because I was curious. Only like 30 to 50 people died during the events.
Yeah.
But like obviously it gave a lot of people cancer.
Yeah, just
and
after
a lot
effects.
of
Yeah.
people's birth defects and a lot of people things of that
That's
nature.
crazy.
For generations. So the tragedy
Jeez.
may not have been high in the death count, but it killed people later.
I think it's just a limited series, one season.
Yeah. It's
I was
only
gonna
5
say,
episodes.
Isn't it? It's HBO Max, right?
Real easy
HBO
watch.
Max, yep.
Yeah, real easy watch.
The
Okay,
first
cool.
episode's like an hour and a half, and the last episode's about an hour and 20 minutes. All the other 3 are like right under.
Oh,
right
see
at an hour.
that'd be easy to watch. Yeah, that's a weekend right there.
That's
Got done.
I literally started
Yeah.
it. I finished Shameless yesterday.
Yeah.
And then started.
Finish Shameless?
I
For the
finished
first
last
time?
season. I never saw the last season.
Oh, I did not.
I was waiting for it to come out, and then it came out, and I was watching other things, and
Put it off. Yeah.
I put it off. And I didn't know they were done. I was gonna wait till they were done, and then I just recently found out they were done, and so I finished it.
Nice. Did
yeah,
it
shout
have
out-
a good ending?
It was good. I liked it.
Don't say anything. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not caught up yet.
He's in there. It was good. It did enough for me. I mean,
Cool.
there's probably a
It
couple
wrapped,
things.
it wrapped things together kind of nicely.
I would have liked them to wrap it a little more, but it wrapped it
Interesting.
enough.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
enough
Okay.
that I was like, okay, I'll live with the
Okay.
closure.
Interesting.
Okay.
And then outside of Chernobyl, shout out Kev, great show. I actually really do like it and would recommend it to everybody. Another movie's coming that just came out, I think today. Bo is Afraid.
The internet internet is a buzz over
Yeah.
Bo is Afraid.
You
a
hear
lot
that,
of lot of reactions. to
Steven
it.
Bo Michael Stancil.
Yeah.
And
my
not
friend.
Bo.
Oh, I'm
it's
like,
not Bo, our
like,
friend.
I'm like,
That's
is
my
that,
friend Bo.
I'm like, is that from the movie?
No, my friend Bo's full name is that.
Shout out Bo.
And shout out
Shout
Bo.
out Bobo.
He must be
That's awesome.
terrified for them to have made a movie about him.
I'm real scared.
No, but that movie
That's
looks
awesome.
great. and-
I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
reactions going both ways.
yeah.
I think all on the internet it's like split like right at like a 7.5.
Okay.
But of course, if you know Ari Aster, if there's one thing he does well is kind of cause controversy
Yeah.
and kind of push the envelope. So I'm wondering if that's what we can expect in it. Well, we can expect a lot because it's a minute under 3 hours.
Wow.
So it is a haul of a movie. So
That is.
I'm
wild.
excited. That
Hey, but so was John Wick, and that flew by.
Oh,
I
dude,
mean,
it could
different kind of movie,
Oh,
but
they could have made it
still.
longer.
Well,
man. Oh
how
my
long
gosh.
was Midsommar? Let me look that up.
It couldn't have been longer than like I'm gonna say 2 hours 5 minutes.
It was.
It didn't feel
2
long.
hours 25 minutes.
Okay.
So that's
Man,
That's
I was
longer than
I
I-
was gonna say 225.
That's longer than I thought. They see
That is pretty
that's how
long.
good that movie is because it does not feel that long at all.
I mean,
I thought I was
Midsommar's-
being
That movie was
over the
something.
yeah.
That movie was something.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
many
me and
twists.
Bo watched that. I mean, me and Ben watched that.
I
Me
was
and Ben
afraid.
watched that for the first time together, and that was like, oh my gosh,
No,
what a trip.
and you guys, I think we talked about this last time when we talked about this movie first. But
Yeah.
you guys haven't seen Hereditary.
No, I haven't seen it.
I know. I don't think I have.
If you like Midsommar, I think Midsommar is the better film, but you got to watch Hereditary. Hereditary is definitely more of a horror film. But
Isn't that the movie with the big plot twist at the end, right? with like.
I don't really want to. I don't want
Okay.
to touch on anything.
Because I'm pretty sure
in it.
I don't know.
But
I won't say.
I
it.
guarantee you've seen clips. I guarantee you've seen trailers for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ari Aster, I just love his vision and his twisted mind. I think it's really, really refreshing.
yeah.
So yeah, I love it. I'm very excited for this movie, and I feel like this could be a good combo. I think Joaquin Phoenix fits kind of the mold of how Ari Aster's movies can go. I feel like he's just quirky enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just a little out there in the best way. So I feel like it could be a good match. So I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, just because I like Midsommar so much, I'm excited to watch Bo's Afraid.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, it's at a 72% on critic score and audience score. So
Oh,
Interesting.
wow.
that's pretty
See,
funny. Actually.
I'm interested to see, like, I'm just curious what it could, because I haven't really heard why, because of course I try to stay as spoiler free as
Yeah.
possible, but I guess I'll find out for myself.
On Sunday.
Yeah, we will find out Sunday.
We'll find out on Sunday. Dedicate a third of my day.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy, man.
Eighth,
oh
sorry,
my
an eighth.
God.
Not a third, an
That's
eighth of my
big.
day.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna go watch Bo's Afraid on Sunday. We'll let you know next week what we think about it. Outside of that, I think Javi, I feel like there's something you wanted to ask us or something.
Ooh,
Man, you know
oh
what?
no.
I
coming.
always, Javi's always got
Oh,
questions
no.
he's got to ask. Let me tell you.
What's he gonna put our minds through today?
Can't wait to be
So,
twitty.
man, I'm pretty excited. We got some good questions here for today's iteration of Javi's got to ask.
Hit it.
And the first question I want to ask you guys is this pretty funny question. So, I was driving home, I came up with this question in the car.
Wow.
Would you rather
Oh shoot.
be Homelander's assistant or be the Joker's #1 henchman?
Oh wow.
Come on, this makes you think, bro. Because obviously
yeah.
both of them are insane. I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. Any day you show up to work, you never know what's gonna happen. So, would you rather be Homelander's assistant or Joker's #1 henchman?
I feel like-
literally laughed out loud when I came
I feel
up
like working for either one, it's like the same, survivability
Yeah,
ability
yeah.
rate.
Yeah, less than
like-
5%.
I think you're gonna.
Who's a better
it's-
boss,
man?
Homelander or Joker?
I mean,
I
Wow,
want
that's
to.
actually-
I want to count down.
That's
and you
that's
guys.
surprising. Yeah, give me a second to think about that. That's surprisingly tough because I'm trying to
Right?
think.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think
have my answer.
I think I have. Yeah, I think I have my answer. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Homelander.
Homelander's assistant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead. Why?
I think it would be easier to please him
Okay.
because I
Whoa,
think
what do you mean by
Joker
that?
as an assistant, I mean, yeah, I guess that's real. Can we cut that back in editing? Yeah, we can't. It's all uncensored.
That's what I was hoping for.
Hey man, you say you want to please him. I don't know. That's
No,
good.
I think he's a little less. He's a different kind of insane.
What?
The Joker is mentally unstable, and he will kill me just for the heck of it. He'll make a joke out of it. It'll be funny. It's my second best henchman's my #1 now. Sorry, and I think Homelander. I think I could do what he needed me to do well enough that I could survive longer than I could with the Joker.
To me, my answer is super simple. I just think that every time you see the Joker's like base of operations, it's always like in a sewer or just like a super nasty place. And Homelander is this rich, superhero. So I think I'm gonna be living a little classier of a life with him. So it's a super
probably have an
super
office in
vain
Boston.
answer.
Wow, I didn't even think
Yeah,
about the
they-
finances
yes,
of it.
yeah. I'm in a nice corner office, on a nice high-rise building. I'm treated like crap, but I got a nice office, and that's what matters.
What's the redhead girl's name? The assistant, like the CEO, whatever. She rips her hair out.
Yes.
No.
So this is my
what is her
only.
name?
That's my only case for possibly being boys with the Joker. Is I might survive longer with Homelander, but my mental state and I just might want to kill myself even more because of how much Homelander puts you through. Because if you do one little thing wrong,
That's all it takes.
She's pulling her hair out every episode. I think she's wearing a wig by the end of season 3. But so I mean, working conditions might be a
that's so funny.
little worse there, but you might die quicker. I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, okay. So
That's a good
Homelander
question.
would be,
That's a good question.
Homelander would be the preferable boss.
They're both
for the
they're
old
both
boys.
not preferable.
Yeah.
No, both of them suck.
Terrible reviews.
Yeah.
Terrible Glassdoor reviews.
Let me be a homeless dude, please. Like, be my own boss. You know.
All right. So
Over that.
keeping on the boys theme. I've seen this question thrown around. I think I watched a YouTube video of a guy like breaking it down and everything. So I want to get your guys' take on this. If you put these two men in an octagon, I want to know who's going to survive. Okay?
Okay.
You got Soldier Boy and you got Captain America in an octagon. Who is surviving? They both have their shields.
To me, that's easy. I'm
Okay.
ready. I'm ready if you are.
I mean, I know what you're gonna say.
Do you?
I do. I know what he's gonna say, but I'm
Honestly, I don't know.
Why are you saying that like you're gonna disagree?
I
Hey.
think it's not fair. I think this question needs another
If you
season of Soldier Boy.
disagree.
This question needs another season of Soldier Boy.
Well, Ben, you don't just get extra seasons of out
This-
of the air.
I'm asking the question
question
now.
has been asked.
Okay, but was it you that asked us who would win between Superman,
I mean,
Homelander,
I am how you
and
gotta ask, so I probably did.
remember when we talked about Superman,
Listen,
Homelander, and somebody else?
You're not here to ask the question.
Yeah,
No,
and
you're
Omni
right.
Man.
I'm sorry.
We-
That's why I
Bet-
put an Omni Man.
talked
Javi
about that.
Javi
Yeah,
is
yeah.
here to ask the questions.
I'm just looking for answers, okay? You put Soldier Boy and Captain America in an octagon, and they both have their shields. I'll give them their shields. Who's walking out?
Ben knows the right answer, but he doesn't want to say it.
Hey, go with your gut, okay? Go with your
You
gut.
don't.
All right, ready?
All right, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Soldier Boy.
Captain America.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
So Ben,
Yes.
why did you pick Captain America, and why did you make the wrong choice?
Oh yes, finally.
Okay, hold on. What? How is Soldier Boy the right choice?
I did it.
Because I think he's supposed to be like he goes toe to toe with Homelander.
Yeah, but
Which
as
is
you
that-
guys have
that-
made
that
it
verse
clear,
like Superman.
yeah, but as you guys have made it clear, Homelander ain't ish to the rest of the universes. To Omni-Man and to Superman, like he's not anything.
You're
now,
right.
Granted, Captain America's not Superman. I'm not
But
saying he is.
He's their universe is Superman.
I
though.
I,
So
I
he's
think
there.
I think it's just because of how the universe is that he was the top superhero in that universe at one point, and Cap has never been the top superhero.
But you know what? I got
So-
one thing to ask, and I'm gonna win. Can he do this all day though?
He doesn't need to because it's over quick.
So to credit Robert's point, I did watch a YouTube video about this, and I mean this is
Really?
there's an actual video that's why I said there's an actual video that a guy breaks this down.
Oh, that's funny.
And he breaks down like the feats of strength they've had and how they are like in the comics historically and everything. And he does give it to Soldier Boy. Now, I mean, honestly, I love Captain America obviously so much. I know you do too, Robert. So it's really hard. I know you do too, Ben, but it's really hard. I
Screw
kind of
me.
want to go Cap. I kind of want to go Cap, but I don't know. I feel like Soldier Boy is definitely stronger.
You got to think about the
different things like
you
that.
got to think about the one power he has. I forget how it works,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he can
here we
like
go.
he can like
And-
explode his body and like
Yes,
blow up
yeah.
a building.
And he's fine
You know,
at the end of the
you
day.
know what I
He
mean?
just-
Yeah,
just
and
explodes.
he's straight
You know
after
what?
it.
You
So
Now, will that kill Cap? I mean, maybe,
No,
maybe
that,
not.
yeah,
but
probably.
I don't know if it. But in his universe,
Well-
that like takes away power. So would it take away Cap's power? I don't know.
I would think so. Yeah.
I
But-
definitely just felt like I needed another season to see more of what Soldier Boy can do to give him the
Uh-huh.
edge. Because I feel like I've seen Captain America for years just, defeat the world. And Soldier Boy, yeah, he blew up a building, but I also know he can't really control it very well. Which means he might just do it and kill everybody by accident, but it's tough.
Okay, follow-up question for Robert. Since
Because you're comparing him to Homelander, but he couldn't take Homelander 101. He had to have
But he went-
he had to have Huey and Butcher next to him.
But still, there was times where he was going at it with him, and Homelander couldn't just throw him away. I mean, it wasn't just like one
Yeah,
punch he
he-
was down. Like they went at it.
he was keeping.
And
up.
plus, if you use that power, oh shoot,
Nice catch.
I know he does. I don't think he like has control of it. I don't remember, but if you use that power, that could totally change the tide. I mean, that can take out Homelander.
Yeah.
All right, what's
All right.
your question, Javi?
That's fair.
So
That's
since
fair.
you're choosing Soldier Boy, follow-up question for you. Now, same scenario. They're both in an octagon, but give Captain America Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. Who's winning?
Ooh.
Now it's getting I guess dicey.
But by your logic, he still just has to explode and it's over.
No,
I
but
think-
we.
and everyone and their
I don't
mom
think
gets
you
hit by that
control
hammer,
that.
and barely
Now,
do they die.
feel like that's more
see
of an emotional-
that's what I'm gonna say. I feel like still, even with that hammer,
It is a
See,
charge
because-
up. It's a charge up scenario though. He does have
has
to
to charge
charge
it
it
up,
up,
yeah.
though. So I mean, one Mjolnir throw could like send him across the planet.
You know what's really funny though? I'm just thinking about how Cap with
There's no way he's worthy.
You know, with Cap with Mjolnir, it didn't really make a difference. yeah, he kind of saved Thor, but it didn't really change anything.
Guys, I need you guys to sit here for a second and
He
think
hit
about
power
Thanos
level
around, but it
definitely
didn't
goes up.
really do anything.
Listen,
You know.
But he couldn't
unless
toss
you're-
around Thanos like that without Mjolnir.
Listen,
Oh, yeah, no, that's a good point.
Like
but
his
I think
power
it
level
was,
definitely goes up.
it was more of like an annoyance to Thanos. He's like, oh man, gosh,
Yeah,
this
Thanos
kind of
is
hurts.
OP,
Can you
but-
stop?
But he definitely gets more powerful with
I
the
think
hammer.
Yeah, no,
I
100%,
think-
yeah,
I think
yeah.
Mjolnir's greatest strength is when he put it on Loki's chest and Loki couldn't get up.
Oh, brilliant!
There you go.
I would do
You
it to
know?
everybody.
No, because I mean, he hits so many people with that hammer, and how many of them die?
I mean,
No,
If
he
you're
was
made
fine.
of rocks, you're
Yeah,
done.
you blow up.
You're
Yeah.
done. You're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a CGI
If you're
army
just a henchman,
person,
yeah,
you're
you're
done.
dead.
Then you're done, yeah.
But every
If
major
you're not-
character,
Yeah.
they take that thing, wait,
Yeah.
and I love Thor, but I mean, they take it with a grain of
Yeah.
salt.
but I mean, you call down a bunch of lightning. I mean,
That's true.
that hurts, and you can put them on him. But
It hurts. That does hurt.
does
you know,
hurt.
that does hurt.
I know from experience it does hurt. He's got a point.
yeah. all right. So yeah, that was our heavyweight match. Okay, I got one more for you
All
guys.
right.
And this is a little heartwarming question. I love this question. I just want to see where you guys land. So, would you guys rather have a boys' night out with Heath Ledger or Robin Williams?
I got my answer.
Oh, Ben's thinking about it.
Dude, it's tough because I feel like it's two different
I mean,
kinds of nights.
they're
No, you
both-
know, I got my answer.
All right, ready?
I
Yeah.
know what you're gonna say.
1, 2, 3.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
I
I love Robin Williams, but
Uh-huh.
I love him in like short spurts.
Mm.
I feel like after a while he'd be a little bit much.
Wow. I mean,
I feel like it might just be a
Really?
little
Okay.
a little too in your
Well,
face.
it's one night. It's one night. You know.
So, but I feel like, but Heath Ledger, he's the same guy who was on set or The Dark Knight, skateboarding around and doing kickflips over Batman. He just seems like such a cool guy. You know, he just seems like such a cool guy.
I was straight up thinking, I'm like, okay, do I just want to laugh all night, or do I want to, do whatever's gonna happen when Heath Ledger is there? Because Robin Williams is gonna be funny the whole time, even not on purpose. He's just gonna laugh. We'll get to know each other. It's still be funny, just having a good time. Heath Ledger, I figure it might, I also just know that I'm such a fanboy of The Dark Knight that I didn't think.
Hey,
I had any other
it's hard to
other
not do.
choice.
It's hard not to choose that one. I get it.
I mean, yeah. You say what? Heath Ledger's like a top 20 villain, right?
Yeah, something like that. At least top 50.
I mean, he's not better than Homelander.
He's the best villain to ever touch the screen.
All right.
least top
we
five.
can. Those were some fun questions. Honestly, I'm looking it up right now, Robert, because I know what picture you're talking about, where he's kick flipping over.
Yeah.
And I've heard that picture is fake before. I have heard that is fake.
No, it's gonna break my
So
heart. I
I'm,
love
I'm
that
trying,
picture.
because I remember
just-
seeing a video where they said that, so I'm trying to like fact
Ah,
check
it's
it
gonna
now.
break my
Way
heart.
to just kill his vibe.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
What good does this do?
Vibe
So this might be
killer.
breaking news. This might be breaking news to a lot of people, but okay, yeah. So I mean, this website at least says the picture is not what it appears as Heath Ledger. So look, so the actual picture is just him like pretending to stomp, and it looks like his feet are in perfect position to like hit a kickflip. So I'm
Are
sorry.
you kidding
I'm
me?
sorry to burst your guys' bubble, but like you
Wow.
can see the actual picture right there.
Oh, that ruins the movie for me. Oh, forget it. I like that movie because of that
Yeah.
picture.
It's
Oh.
such an iconic picture, right? Like, yeah, but I think
man.
like you're in the same boat. I think so many people have seen that, like, oh, it's so cool.
Yes,
but
it's so
it's
cool.
so sad that it's actually apparently it's fake. So,
Bro,
which
man,
is- which
people are the
sucks.
worst when they fake stuff like
You know
that,
what?
man. Come
but,
on.
But
great CGI.
we could have lived in infamy until Javi ruined that for us.
I know, right? Yeah, Buzz
Hey,
Killington
man.
over here.
yeah,
The only boys-
Javi's got to ruin your dreams.
We gotta
God.
come out with facts, man. I'm just trying to
You
bring
know
out
what?
facts.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
I
We
don't
don't.
want this to be
Javi
fake
keeps us
news
grounded.
podcast.
We are not fake
Yeah.
news.
Javi keeps us
fake
grounded
news
for
here.
sure.
All right. Well, we can move on. I'm ready for what's next. What's next, boys?
All right. Is
Oh.
main event time?
It is time for the
Main
main event.
Main event?
Oh snap!
You know?
Okay, well, I'll say something about this real quick. So I hope you guys are ready for that. Are you guys ready for this?
I mean,
'Cause I'm not ready for
we're gonna
this.
get.
So I just want to tell everyone real quick. Welcome back to Hot Takes, where the wings are hot, but the takes are even hotter. Today,
Wings, you say?
Today we're gonna
wow.
talk about some hot takes, and we are gonna eat
Are we
some
able
very,
to use ranch or no? Yeah, no
very
ranch.
hot wings. No ranch.
I
no
think ranch is gonna cool it down. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no ranch.
Today
Ranch is for the after party.
we're gonna eat hot wings
the
while we
leftover wings.
share our hottest takes. So I'm pretty excited. This might get wild. This might get hot. Might get crazy. I'm very scared. Just to give you guys some context. To the millions of people watching right now, I hate spicy food, and I'm very scared right now.
So this is a great idea.
Yeah, and I don't know why I pitched this idea. I guess
Yeah, it was
I was
Javi's
hoping to
idea.
shoot it
Let the
down.
record show.
This was
Javi's
my idea.
Let's just
So
get the wings.
I got some
Three wings.
atomic wings from Wingstop that I'm not excited to eat, but
And
we'll see what happens. I mean, can you guys smell yours real quick? Is it like a foul smell? Is it terrible?
It smells very, very good.
Really?
It does smell
Okay.
good.
there's some cake there, you know.
Yeah.
We unfortunately didn't get atomic wings. I went to the closest bar I could find and got the hottest wings they had.
God, it just
That's all I
smells
could do.
bad, man.
You soft ass. Why'd you get?
Bro, I was already
Watch,
running.
I really hope we're just talking all this smack and then end up being super hot. Yeah.
Oh man, I hope
And
so.
they end
That'd
up
be
kicking
great.
our ass. Yeah. I hope that's
Better
what happens.
reaction. the better-
Sarah, give me some milk.
I hope that's what happens.
The better
That's so
reaction,
funny.
the better it would look, and the funnier it would be. So we're gonna eat. We're gonna take turns, I believe, and we're gonna share a hot take while we eat a hot wing. And
I guess
we'll
the
see
other
how it
two
goes.
will discuss our hot take.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you
after-
guys can talk
while we're munching.
Yeah.
while I'm trying to munch on this thing. So, do any of you guys want to go first?
No, I think you got it, Javi. I think.
Oh,
wanna
yeah,
see
man.
how-
I am dying to see this. And bro, listen, no half-ass bite. I want a bite, bro.
Nah, I'll go all in. I ain't no little. Oh God, it smells so bad, man. It really does smell like terrible.
Javi
okay?
went straight to Atomic. He looked at the list and he's like, I want that one.
Hey man, I was just gonna full send. I thought we were going all in, bro. But next time. Well,
Next
we'll
time,
see how these are. But next time you can go. You have the Wingstop right there. In
Yeah,
Springfield
yeah.
That you can go to.
Yeah.
so. And if these aren't bad, we can find. But I don't know. It sounds terrible. So okay, here we go. So I'm gonna share my hot take. I'm gonna take a few bites and I'm gonna talk about it a little bit, and you guys can chime in. Okay, but I'm gonna bite first, just so it's already whatever. Okay, it smells terrible. And it's I got boneless, by the way. You guys got bone in, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Bone in, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna eat like straight up half of this, and then we'll see what happens. It's a little small, but all right. Okay. I feel it already. Ugh, it tastes terrible, man. This tastes so bad. It doesn't even taste good. Okay. So my first hot take. Wow, this is bad, man. My first hot take. My first hot take is obviously that Edward Norton is a better Hulk than Mark Ruffalo. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Everyone,
Yeah.
Everyone loves Mark Ruffalo. I've talked to Ben about this before, okay? I know a lot of people like to hate on the Incredible Hulk movie, but I think that movie is very overhated. Do I think it's this amazing, perfect movie? No. I'm about to start crying of how much I love the Incredible Hulk
Yeah,
movie,
there you go.
okay?
Yeah, that's why.
But I think the Incredible Hulk movie is very good. I think Edward Norton is very good in it. I think he fits the look better. He fits the character better. Pretty much everything about his portrayal of him. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's really good. So that's my first hot take. Edward Norton's a better Hulk than Mark Ruffalo. Hey, don't hear what I'm not saying. I like Mark Ruffalo.
You get he's losing it. He's about to pass out.
I like Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk, but I do like Edward Norton a little more.
Ooh.
That's my first hot take.
No, I honestly, I can agree with you. I think you made a good struggle over there. I think you make a good point because I mean, when that first came out, I remember liking the movie. I remember liking everything, and I love Edward Norton. So I remember really enjoing it. So no, I 100%
I
get it.
also love Edward Norton, but I just think that he. I don't. He almost threw up, bro. Oh Oh shoot!
Tears, man.
Oh, hey, straight up, Javi, do not touch your
yeah.
eyes, bro.
I learned that from Hot Ones.
Yes, I was gonna say, shout out Hot Ones.
out Hot
I've
Ones.
learned, do
Sean
not
Evans.
touch your eyes, your nose. Like, stay away from that.
He's always saying that. He's like, oh, don't touch your eyes.
Yeah, use your forearms to wipe your eyes. Yeah, straight up.
Gosh.
I think Mark Ruffalo makes sense as Banner, and I don't think Edward Norton was a good Bruce Banner, but it's fine. To each their own.
But yeah, and I will say the ending fight scene in the Incredible Hulk is such a good fight scene.
It is a good
with
scene. Yeah.
The Hulk
Yeah.
and Abomination is so
Yeah.
good. Hey, at least we know it's hot. It's freaking hot.
It
as
is hot,
freaking
yeah.
hell. All right, who's next? I hope you guys' wigs are hot,
You
man.
want me to go or you want to go?
You got it. You got it.
You wanna go? Okay.
Hot
I wrote
takes
them down.
with hot
wrote
wings.
them down. Okay.
You gotta take a bite
Let me
first.
go
I
ahead and
guess.
dig in. Dig in real quick.
Does water make this better? Oh God.
It's supposed to help, but I think milk is the trick. All right, here it is.
Milk or bread?
Real wing. Okay.
Take a big bite, brother.
Yeah, we got real American wings. Gosh darn America!
I got chicken nuggets.
Dude, that's good. That's a
Oh
good wing.
God. No, mine doesn't even taste
We
good
like-
at all.
That actually has a little bit of good flavor.
But I like spicy, so even
Ooh. Oh, okay. There it is. There it is.
Yes,
All right.
come on.
I found it. Okay. Okay, my take. So, oh man, that's actually hot. That's actually hot. Man, I was talking myself up. I thought this wouldn't be bad.
Oh.
Wow. It's not that bad. That was a dramatic cough. It just got stuck in my throat. It's not that bad. Okay. So I'm trying to stay concentrated. Okay. My first take is, I think when it comes to streaming and just releases in general with TV shows, I am on the stance that weekly releases are 100% better than dump releases. When I say dump releases, I'm talking about when Netflix or these other places will dump a whole season at once. I think that is not the way to go. I'm going to take another bite.
you know, I did lick the sauce off my finger, and my tongue is a little numb. So I mean,
Already?
well, no, because when I put the wings, I have the wings on a paper towel
Yeah.
in front of me,
Oh, okay.
and so
Okay, so I'm going to clean myself up here. So, so when it comes to the releases, I feel like you get more out of a show when you have a week to theorize, you have a week to think about what happened, and cliffhangers that happen in seasons actually have some weight. One thing that happens all the time with these shows is they'll have like a cliffhanger and then the next episode starts. So your questions are answered right away, so nothing gets to sit with you, you know? So I think that all shows should go to weekly releases. And I think what's funny is you're seeing that more and more. You're seeing less of the dump releases. But I 100% think that week to week is the way to go instead of binging one whole season. Not to mention that with shows like Stranger Things, I can't tell you how many times I was spoiled on that last season because people were posting, you know, about the season because they watched it in one night. And that's a long show to try and binge. So that's a whole other reason there. All about weekly releases. It's actually
You know
good.
what?
It's hot. It's good.
I think. Oh God. I think the perfect example of that is WandaVision. Okay, when WandaVision was coming out weekly every Friday,
Yeah.
at the end of every episode, there was like something weird that happened, and everyone would be the whole week. Everyone would be talking about it and theorizing.
That was
and
part of the
oh my
fun.
gosh, what's
Yeah.
this? Yeah, that's part of the fun is having some time to kind of marinate on it. So I'm with you on that for sure.
All right, Ben, go ahead.
all right, guys.
Take some bites, Ben.
A mean bite, Ben.
All right, I'm trying to decide here.
Should I take another bite or should I wait? I think I'm
No,
gonna
you wait for your take. Yeah.
wait for
All
my
right,
take.
Let's see. I'm gonna get the other side.
Yes, sir. Get in there, baby.
Oh, he bit so hard. There's meat flying around. There you go.
This is really good.
Keep your meat in your mouth. Keep your meat in your mouth, Ben.
See, I didn't think it was good for a millisecond. It was immediately just tasted terrible and it was hot. Like it was.
See, that's the issue with some places. They just have their wings to be hot, and that's it. They don't care
But I
about
think
the
that's
flavor.
the point of this. It's
Yeah.
literally called atomic. So
Leonardo DiCaprio is actually the best actor of all time.
oh,
Okay. Okay.
okay.
over guys like
Over everyone. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
just to feed you some things to bounce off of. So over guys like Joaquin Phoenix, Daniel Day-Lewis, you put them over them. Okay, big claim. So go off. Why is that your opinion there?
It's really hot.
and you're wearing a white shirt. Oh my god!
I wasn't wearing white.
too.
I wasn't wearing white, but then my guy was like trying to censor me. Says I can't wear green.
The green screen feature when I edit these will take out a green shirt or something, so you can't wear green.
I don't know. I did a deep dive into his filmography, like recently rewatching a lot of his movies.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so charismatic and there's so much range. I don't know if you guys have ever seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Oh my god, that's where I think that's what kind of put him on the map, right?
That was it was his
that
first
before-
Oscar nomination.
Was that before Titanic or after?
Before.
Okay, yeah. So that's probably the movie then.
And that was his first movie. And I mean, oh my goodness, like he looked like a mentally handicapt
Oh, dude,
person to a T.
Yeah. No, that's really well done.
mechanisms, And then after that, he goes into Titanic. I mean, I don't think that's his best performance, but it's one of the highest grossing movies of all time for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Get that meat boy.
I made a list of my top actors, and I have him over Daniel Day-Lewis.
Hey, that's big.
All the other goats in there.
That's big.
But there is some good flavor to this, though.
Yeah, it tastes good. No, like it's good. All right, I really want Javi to go now because I want him to divide your wing.
Eat another wing, punk.
Go, Javi, go.
Hey, before I eat this, I feel like both of your guys' wings was hotter than your takes. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think both of your takes weren't that hot. I feel like because with Leo, I can get on board with that just because I love Leo, and I think weekly streaming is definitely a thing that I think a good amount.
I don't like weekly streaming. I like to watch it. I binge it all immediately.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, it's 2-1, so.
And I told him that last week. He didn't tell me that was going to be his hot take, but he
Javi,
our hot takes will be better. I'm just
Javi, these get hotter as they go.
Amen. I love it.
You got the heat starts off low.
All right. My next one. Let's see. Let me find this in this thing.
I was gonna do three of my. You guys are your comment made me switch one of the hot takes I was gonna do and what I'm not gonna do.
All right. I'm gonna eat this whole thing.
Holy cow!
There you go, Javi. Go off.
3 drums.
Huh?
I did. There are 3 more drums for you.
Okay, cool. Thank
I
you.
want to do flaps.
Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. My next hot take. Oh my gosh. Is.
Yes.
This is a spicy take. This is a hot take.
All right, ready.
This is a hot take. This is as hot as this wing. It might be even hotter. All right, but this is hot takes, baby. Where the wings are hot, but the takes are even hotter. So, I think that Topher Grace is a better Venom than Tom Hardy.
Wow, that is a hot take.
Yeah, it's just a.
That's what we do on hot takes, baby.
Wow. All right.
That's what we do on hot takes.
All right.
So
you better have some reasoning.
I will first start off. I think both of the Venom movies are pretty mid. Okay, especially the second one. The second one was not very good.
Yeah.
It was really quick. The story was super fast. It was super fast paced. And the first one, oh gosh. First one was okay. You know, he has a relationship with the symbiote where it's friendly and they throw in some corny jokes here and there. And, you know, I don't like that whole back and forth. I liked Topher Grace's kind of arc in there. He was just, oh my gosh. Let me drink some water. This is terrible.
I don't think I would order these, though. I think I'd go with that stage under them.
I think, yeah.
Well,
you would go less?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, I think we'd do hotter next time.
Oh, no. For this, yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But I'm saying if I'm just at a restaurant, you know, I'm not going to order these.
Yeah, I get that, yeah.
Well, that's good. They should be hot enough that you wouldn't want to order them. But next time.
Sorry, Javi, go ahead.
I'll get hotter next time.
No. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really want to talk. I feel like it's worse when I talk.
Yeah, I think Topher Grace is the worst part of Spider-Man 3. So,
but
I buy a mile.
But I just like Topher Grace as Venom. Just more than Tom Hardy. That's pretty much it.
He's like, let's obviously move on.
I'm done.
Okay,
What do you think about his take? What do you want to say about it?
Oh, he's wrong, but you know. Yeah, no, I think I honestly don't. I'm kind of the same boat. I really don't like either. But
Yeah.
I think Tom Hardy was, at least from what I remember from all the comics and with the portrayal of Eddie Brock, just Topher Grace just didn't make sense for that role. I wish they would have made him put on like 40 pounds of muscle or something like that. That'd make more sense. But I don't know. It was just kind of a weird take. But it's not nothing on Topher. It was just like a weird.
He was miscast.
Weird take. Yeah.
He was miscast. And I agree. I think Venom 1 was okay, and Venom 2 was not
I
good.
think
Yeah,
they're both-
I don't know the second one.
I enjoy
don't-
Spider-Man 3 more than both those movies.
Yeah, but
For
I don't
sure.
enjoy Spider-Man 3 because of Venom more than Tom Hardy's Venom.
Just in general.
And
as
I
a
also
movie.
I don't think Tom Hardy's the reason that Venom wasn't good. personally.
No. Yeah. I'm not saying it's Tom Hardy's
What's
fault,
your
his
next
acting
take there,
fault.
brother?
I'm pre.
But yeah, I'm pre-gaming.
Pre-gaming.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's Tom Hardy's fault. I just like the arc and how evil he becomes, how they're in the Bugle together. Like, I like the story overall better. I liked how he played it better. I thought I like it.
that is a hot take, Javi.
That's what we do, baby.
All right,
Let's go. Your turn.
I'm ready. Okay. So, this is my hot take. Give me a second. Okay. TV series finales and season finales should only come out in theaters.
Oh.
And when I say that, I'll even give you, sure, maybe you can have it come out on TV too, but how great would it be for all these high budget, awesome shows to have a weekend where they come out in theaters? That would be not only good for the fans, because I would love to watch a show, like a Better Call Saul that the season just ended. That show, even bigger, like heavy VFX shows like Game of Thrones or something like that. That would be so cool to be in a big crowd in a big theater with the screen and the audio, watching that during that weekend. It would be great for the fans. The studios would make a lot of money. They'd make a good. They can make $30-40 million in a weekend off of a TV series or season finale, especially for some of these bigger shows. I think it's a huge market they're missing. Every now and then you'll see something where a TV show will do some kind of promotion in a movie theater where they'll have like a screening or something like that for it. So they know there's money to be made, but they got to pull the trigger, because I would love to watch a lot of shows in a movie theater on a big screen.
And that'd probably be really good for the theaters too.
It's a win-win for everybody. So and I think
Especially if you
release
delayed
them.
the release date until after it was done airing.
Exactly.
So
So
you'd have to pay extra money, right? Like to go and see the theater. It's not free, right?
no,
if
you
you're
go
on
out
the
like
service,
you're
you
buying
have
a
to pay.
like you're buying a movie ticket. Yeah,
Save the
Okay.
theaters.
save the theaters, bro.
Save the theaters.
I think
There you go.
I like that. I've never heard that. I've never heard that. That thought. That take. I like that.
My last take is probably my hottest one, especially to you guys. We'll see, but
Bring it on, baby.
you know this one. You might not think it's hot because you know me, but to the rest of the world, they probably think this is pretty hot, and that is that Django is Tarantino's greatest film.
Oh, okay. Did you eat?
Oh, he tried to skip it.
I forgot.
I forgot. Yeah, I bet you did.
I've been waiting to eat this ring.
So
Okay.
go ahead go ahead. List a couple of his other movies that you're kind of putting it up against.
Listen, I love Tarantino. Inglourious Bastards is so good. Pulp Fiction is so good. Reservoir Dogs is probably one of the best, intro films for any director ever. But Django is literally a perfect mix of everything.
Sure.
The story is perfect. Jamie Foxx, being a slave during the Civil War, gets freed by this nice German dude that's a bounty hunter. Oh my gosh. Teaches him his ways. The problem is I'm talking with the food in my mouth, so it's just sitting there. And that's
Yeah, it's making it worse. Yeah.
I'm starting to sound. He gets the girl. He kills all the white people. I mean, it's revenge,
Dang,
love,
bro.
adventure, spaghetti western. It's literally everything you can ask for. On top of
and surprisingly funny.
and hilarious.
Yeah.
Also comedy
Yeah.
mixed in with great performances. by Samuel L. Jackson,
Yeah.
Christoph Waltz,
That cast.
Leo,
man.
of course. Oh my gosh. It doesn't end. And I know Pulp Fiction is a lot of people's favorite movie of all time. It's in my top 5, but it's behind Django. Because Django.
See, now that's a good take. Because I to me that's the most rewatchable one because I've seen it multiple times and have gone out to watch it again. I'd have to think about if I can put that as his best. So that's a high claim. That's a high claim.
Yeah, he has a lot of bangers. The first one that comes to mind that's really up there is Inglourious Bastards. I mean, that movie is amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, Christopher Waltz.
That's the one that comes to mind
another
there. Yeah.
phenomenal
Oh my
performance
god.
in that movie.
Yeah.
And Brad Pitt's awesome too. So that movie, gosh, the storyline, everything is so good. There's a few scenes in that movie that are so tense and suspenseful.
Oh yeah.
Like
They're
the bar
sweating the whole
scene
time.
and the scene at the beginning where Christopher
Mm-hmm.
Waltz is at that place. Oh my
Oh,
god.
so good.
So
Actually, I saw a
It's hard.
commentary on that movie that every single scene that Christoph Waltz is in is an interrogation.
wow.
Oh, I have to go back and look at that now. That's interesting.
Every
I like that.
single scene.
I like that.
You know what, Ben? Christopher Waltz has to be in your top 10 actors. Is he?
We have to find out whenever we get there one of these days.
Okay. I like that. I like that suspense. But he has to be.
tease.
I'm gonna say he is at number 3 or 4 for you. This is my just. a
Oh,
little-
I like that. Okay, yeah.
for
Stay
sure.
tuned.
He's got to be.
Stay
top
tuned to
five.
see how close Javi is.
All right, we back at it.
We got to go quicker, boys.
Okay, let's go quicker.
All right, let's hit it. Start
I'll,
shooting
go,
fast.
I'll finish this thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Woo! Okay.
Hey, shout out to you, Avi. Next time you get Hot Buffalo, we'll get Atomic. We'll see how
I don't know
this
what's going on here. I feel like I'm the only one struggling here, man.
goes. No, my mouth is
bro.
on fire, but I like spicy foods.
That first one, I had tears, man. Really, that was crazy. I feel like my mouth is just kind of just permanent pain, and it's kind of used to it now. But-
It's just numb.
All right, so I like the Catwoman more in Dark Knight than the Catwoman in the Batman.
Wow, that's another. Wow.
Yeah. So
And a lot of people like to.
Man. Did you like the Catwoman in the newest Batman?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, you
yeah,
did?
yeah.
Wow.
I thought she was
Zoe
really
Kravitz
good.
did a great job.
I loved her as Catwoman. Yeah, that was wow.
I thought she
that's-
was good. I just enjoyed Anne Hathaway's performance
Wow.
a little more. I love the
That
arc.
is a hot take. Yeah.
I love the arc. I mean, they both have pretty much the same arc. They're like,
yeah, I was like the arc
they're
in
like-
the Batman
yeah.
was really good. Like
The-
her dad
the-
was literally involved. and-
no. Well, I'm just talking about the arc between her and Batman.
Oh.
Ooh, we're fighting this and that, and then we're like, ooh, you know what? You want to get out of here. So it's a little bit of a, playful, but I just like Anne Hathaway in The Dark Knight Rises. I think that's a great movie, and I
Hey,
think she plays
that's
that
a
role
hot
well.
take. That's a hot
And,
take.
I think she does a really good job in it. But yeah, that's my third and last hot take.
I love it.
Anne
That was a good one.
Hathaway's Catwoman is more better than Zoe
That
Kravitz.
was good. All right, crack this open.
Everybody's just gonna listen to ASMR of us eating wings.
They're so cold.
They are. The fan is just
Yeah,
blowing
because
off.
they've just been sitting for a while. Okay. So, this is my last one. My hottest one. Let me
Do
chew.
it.
This is
Do
nasty,
it.
so I can chew.
Ugh.
I took the biggest part of like the hardest piece to chew. Okay. So, everyone knows Disney Animation, and everyone knows Pixar.
Mm,
Two separate studios. Keep in mind.
Yeah.
yes.
So, this is the take. Neither Pixar or Disney Animation Studio is a top 3 animation studio right now.
Wow. Now that's a hot take.
And
baby.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking
Well,
that can't be right,
all time.
huh?
We're thinking all time.
I'm thinking like right
Well,
now
you're
at
thinking
this moment. Yeah,
currently,
yeah.
This year.
So,
For this last 2 years.
I mean, Pixar. Oh.
and I brought data. I brought facts, and they're hot. Okay. So, to start off, Everyone loves Encanto. Everyone loves the music.
Yep.
Music was everywhere.
Shout out Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, just a recipe for success.
The GOAT.
Did you know that it was not a profitable movie?
Well, yeah, it went straight to Disney Plus.
No, but listen, no, it came out on in theaters.
Oh.
Okay, we saw it in theaters. So, and that could be a reason too. But here's the thing: it lost money in release. Now, of course, with music, with merch, it did just fine, I'm sure. But that's one of the more successful movies here recently. Lost money in the theaters. Also, Lightyear and Strange World.
Yeah.
Have you heard of both of those?
I've heard of them.
Yeah, but
so they both bombed.
I haven't seen either.
Exactly. No one. They weren't good. No one went to see them. They both bombed. Huh. Another bite.
ASMR.
There's some more. Yeah.
Eat that chicken wing.
So they both bombed. So the top 3 studios: Illumination,
Okay.
DreamWorks,
Okay.
and Sony Animated Pictures, or Sony Animated Studio, whatever their name is.
dude,
Typical
Pixar,
Spider-Verse
bro?
fan.
You're
So-
not gonna put Pixar.
Think about this. So, Illumination, they just released here
Mario.
recently Super Mario. That's gonna make over $1 billion. Hasn't even released in Japan yet. It's like a $800 million. It's doing nuts. Minions made almost $1 billion.
Shout out Minions.
DreamWorks, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, is an incredible movie. Such a good animated. It's one of the best animated films that come out the last couple of years. It is incredible. And they also released The Bad Guys. I didn't watch it, but it had good.
That was
good
funny.
reviews. You watched it, okay?
I did. It was actually really good.
I heard good things about it. It did well at the box office, as did The Last Wish.
Shout out my boy Jason Bateman.
Shout out Jason Bateman, yeah. And then Sony Pictures or Sony Animated Studios, Spider-Verse, and
Yeah, but that was like 5 years ago.
Ben. There's another movie I'm gonna list.
I know. I'm just saying. You've been saying recent.
How many movies do you think they release? Not that many.
Oh.
The other movie is Mitchell versus what is it? Mitchell versus the Machines.
I haven't heard.
Came out on Netflix. Incredible movie in the style, kind of like Into the Spider-Verse. It is so good. Actually, Danny McBride's in it. So good.
He's the worst. He's the best worst.
He's the best with the worst. So and here's a story again how Disney is struggling right now in their theaters. Because did you know that they recently greenlit Toy Story 5, Frozen 3,
They're just bringing
and
it all out.
Zootopia 2.
Help
And you want to
me.
know why?
Help me.
Because the last entry in those 3 series grossed over $1 billion. So they are struggling. So they're like, you know what? Let's add another movie to each of these series that are the last ones to make
Come on,
money.
Disney. Let it go.
If you look at their last filmography of the last couple years, you're talking mid. They've had more misses than hits.
But are
And
we
not to
doing
mention-
last few years or all time?
No, last few right now, like currently,
Oh, okay.
like currently, Disney
Okay,
or
'cause-
Pixar, they're not even in the top 3.
Okay. So the
They
last
are-
few years.
they are
'Cause Pixar's, I mean, obviously the freaking GOAT. I mean,
They are, but you look at their last couple of releases, struggling, bro. Like Lightyear, no one cared about Lightyear. Lightyear is based off Toy Story, and
Oh,
no
yeah.
one
No.
cared to watch it. It bombed.
yeah.
I'm gonna prep.
So they are struggling. So not even
Yeah,
in the top,
of
not
last
even in the
few
top
years,
3.
Illumination has been making bangers. I
And-
will
and-
say half of their products are all the same. Either Minions or Despicable Me. 3 Despicable Me movies, 3 Minion movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they have like maybe 10, 15 movies. They're pretty new, you know.
Yeah, they haven't been out long, but now you just wait for the rest of the for the Nintendo
yeah.
movies they're gonna make. Because
Oh, yeah.
if you don't think every Nintendo character is gonna
Okay.
get their own movie after this point, they are, and they're all gonna
Okay.
do crazy money.
I can buy that take for the last few years, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
o-
meant.
overall,
right now, if you ranked them,
Pixar. Yeah,
they
yeah,
would
the
they
last
would
few
be like
years.
4. They'd be like at 4 and 5 best.
Okay.
At best, yeah.
I can see that. Okay. All right, Benjamin Butler. The Butler.
He's pre-gaming the wing right now.
Everything, everywhere at once
Don't.
is not as good as everyone's saying it is.
Oh, Ben.
Whoa, yes, bro.
Javi, have you
I'm
even
a-
seen it?
I'm only clapping because that's a hot take.
Oh, okay. Javi, have you seen it?
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay, I
I'm
was gonna say
clapping
I want to make sure everyone's saw. Okay, gotcha.
because so far, all of your guys' takes, I've been like, oh, okay. I haven't disagreed with any of your takes, and I think both of you have like very disagreed with all my takes because
Yeah.
they're hot and spicy. So yeah, that's.
So,
Dude, that's
it was a good
You
movie.
gave that movie a lot of praise. I mean, you were like, oh, four Oscars, blah, blah, blah. You kept loving
Oh,
on
I
it.
said it won all the Oscars.
Okay. You didn't think
I
it
already
deserved
said
all?
it didn't deserve Best Picture. I said Top Gun Maverick deserved Best Picture.
Yes. Okay. I could buy that.
And even if people gave better performances in that movie, I think of movies, I don't have all of them here, but,
You think if Top Gun Maverick was an original movie and wasn't a sequel, it would have won Best Picture? Because I feel like of how new and unique and, you know, I mean, the only multiverse movies I can think of are Marvel, you know? So
I'm
for
just saying,
a studio to make that is pretty unique.
I think when you compare it, when you put it next to other movies that have won 5+ Oscars, I think it's on the lower end of it, for starters. Forrest Gump,
Okay.
classic. Braveheart, classic. Return of the King, classic. I think everywhere. Robert is so mad at me that he ate another wing just for the heck of
Yeah,
it.
just for the
Listen,
pain.
Like I said, I think it's a good movie. I think
So-
I think it's a great screenplay, but I think that it has been like crowned as like a perfect movie. And I don't think it's quite there. I don't think it was
Well-
there.
What would you guys rate it?
It's a good 8.5, 8.5,
Okay.
8.5, 8.5.
Okay.
Robert's like,
Robert,
it's
you
11
think-
out of 10.
You think it's perfect, Robert? You think it's 10 out of 10?
You know, that's
think
funny
it's-
because it's so hard to give any movie a 10 out of 10.
It is. There's a few you can do it.
I'll take another wing for you, Robert.
I should have made that second one. God. Man, I don't know if I can, because I'm trying to think of any movie I can give a 10. I think I'm at a 9.5. I'm at
I mean, I can
9.5
give-
with it.
I can give Return of the King 10. I can give Dark Knight 10. I can
Forrest
probably
Gump,
give
10.
Inglourious Bastards
Oh,
10. I can
I'd
give Forrest Gump 10.
probably give The Dark Knight a 10. I'm trying to think of it. It's hard to do on the top of my head. But yeah, that is so tough to crown any movie because that is saying
Yeah.
it's perfect with no
Yeah.
flaws.
And I'm not saying it's a bad movie either. Make sure that
Yeah.
I just think the
Yeah,
whole world
It's great.
has made it seem like it's the greatest movie to come out in the last like long time, and I don't think that's the case.
We're gonna watch it after. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna watch it.
And you're gonna like it.
And I'm gonna pause it every 5 minutes and point out all the good things in it until your score comes up.
Yeah, I think it's really great. I really do.
That's a hot take, man. That's a hot take.
Robert, what would you rate? This is not not even related at all. But what would you? I'm just curious. What would you rate RRR?
Oh, dude.
Dude, come on.
Ah,
That movie's
man.
fire. Ben, did you see RRR? Oh,
I started
Bro,
it.
here, just to give RR some more fun. It is it's a good romantic movie. It's a good bromantic movie. The action
100%.
is Marvel-esque in the best way. It has an incredible dance number.
oh my gosh.
The drama and acting is incredible. The music is beautiful. That
It's a
man,
great story. So the only knock that I hear people say, which I don't agree with, I think it's okay for movies to do this, is that some of the
length?
action is kind of ridiculous. Like when
Oh,
that
yeah, that
when
doesn't bother me,
Yeah,
yeah.
Which that doesn't bother me at all, man. If it's like obviously a human couldn't do that. Like
Yeah.
I don't care. Like if it makes for a good action scene, and it's not super
Yeah.
out there. He's not shooting lasers or anything. Like
I mean,
and
as
they
long
do
as
it well, it's good.
as long as they set up from the beginning that this is the kind of world it is,
And these
which they
guys-
do, because like the
set 'em
first
up.
scene is when he's beating up like 1,000 people. He's running through a crowd, so you know from the beginning, hey, this is not exactly grounded in reality here. So
They're
they
literally both Captain
it's not
America.
just out of nowhere. They set up from the beginning that this movie
Yeah.
is kind of like a little over the top. That's how it works. I hate whoever says that take.
Yeah.
But I think the only knock I have on it is the length. I think it is a little longer than it needs to be because it is a
really?
super
Okay.
long movie.
I thought it had enough like content for.
Oh, it
the
did,
length.
and I enjoyed it, and
You
it,
know?
it definitely wasn't anything where like it knocks it down bad. But I feel like it could have trimmed just a little bit off of it.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I think a 9.5 again. It's so hard to give a movie a 10. Because a 10 for me, I can only give a movie a 10 is it if I don't have to think about it. Like you ask me a movie that I know well and I remember, I should be able to give it a 10 right away. Like if I have any reservations, it can't be a 10. And that's just like how I review movies, thinking of movies,
And I will just say this: I think I'm more lenient with my 10s too.
Yeah, I'm probably more lenient.
You just give them away, you slut.
No.
I kind of just give them away, but my point was for my hot take is I just give them away and I didn't give it to.
Oh, Ben! I don't like that, Ben.
It's a good movie, bro, but I don't think it's this perfect. Good.
Yeah, no,
I don't think when it came out, I'm like, this movie should win.
I get it.
All of the Oscars. I'm like,
what about Avatar? Avatar 1 and 2. What would you guys rate it?
So the first one's an 8. The second one is a 9.
Wow,
I think that's a good. I think that's a good.
The second one for me is a 9. But for me, that movie is a lot more than just like the film, like in terms of the story quality, the movie and all that. Because again, dude, I'm very, very like hard on movies and giving them scores. Like it's a 9 in terms of like film quality wise. But in my heart, it's like 100 out of 10 because that movie that movie like changed me, the best possible way. But again, I just look at like how this, and again, that's just me being more of a pain in the ass on movies in terms of like.
You're a straight up critic.
I can be, so that's more on me. But there's just little things, like some of the story beats and some of like the pacing and stuff of that can be a little off. But still, I mean, just emotionally. That movie just hit me just so well. Oh my god!
For me, if I love a movie with all my heart, if I love it with all my heart, but there's a few flaws, I'm still gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Maybe with Forrest Gump, there's a few flaws.
Yeah.
But man, I love that movie with all my heart. I can watch it a million times.
Yeah, like Jenny exists.
10 out of 10. So
Jenny. Hey, hot take. Jenny, top 3 villain all time.
That's good.
Top 3 villain
all time.
That's funny.
Well, because it's funny because I'm looking through I have all my Blu-rays here up to the left, and I'm kind of looking through and I'm like, what do I consider a 10 out of 10? And I put John Wick 4 as a 10.
Wow. Okay.
That one's a 10 for me.
Wow, you really like that one more than the first one?
I really thought you would give The Way of Water.
I
really thought you'd give The Way of Water a 10 just because of how much the way you talked to Robert. You literally on the phone told me, you were like, bro, this movie experience, like, this is what theaters are made for.
It is.
Like, I've never had an experience
best I can do is 9.
You know what's funny?
I can't exactly remember what you said, but you were like, bro, this changed my life. Like, literally like that. I was like, it was 10 out of 10.
I literally said that to Sarah here like the other day. I'm like, yeah, that's why movie theaters were made. Like for movies like. Well, again, that's more like on an issue that I have of being a pain with movies because.
Okay.
I hold like a scale like ranking movies, and again, this is stupid because who cares about this stuff like as much as I do.
I'm working on a top 100 and it's
I like
exhausting.
that. Oh, that'd be such that would
exhausting.
That would kill me. That if I because I look at I'm like. Because I try to think back of every other movie that I would give a 10, and I'm like, how does this one stack up to that? So that's just more on like me being a pain. I know, and I can realize that I'm a pain with this stuff.
You know what it is? It's your critic score is 9 out of 10, but your audience score is 10 out of 10. That's exactly
Javi, you just cracked what Rotten Tomatoes is.
That's what it is.
You just solved Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow, that's what it is. No, hold on.
Wow.
Critics do it because it's their job, and audience do it because they love it.
That's interesting. Wow.
Okay.
Another 10 out of 10 as I'm going through my movies is, which funny, I don't have this one because it's like the most expensive one in the series so far. Toy Story 2. That's another 10 out of 10. And now Ben's
the most expensive one of the series.
No. Out of the Toy Stories. Yeah, for whatever reason, like whenever I've gone to buy them. Like, that's always one that's, like, never on sale. The Disney movies are never on sale anyways, but that's one that's, like, just, like, never on sale. So I can never get Toy Story 2. But Ben's going to find a deal for it now. Ben, I haven't looked in a while, Ben. I don't just always look to update the... Ratatouille is a 10 out of 10.
There you go, bro. $10. Is that enough
what
for you?
is it, though?
It's a Blu-ray.
Ratatouille. You love Ratatouille. That's right. What's your...
Shut up, Ben. Don't on blast. Don't put me on blast.
All right, guys, look it up on Amazon.
What's your audience score for Ratatouille, Robert?
Oh, it's tens on critic and audience.
Wow,
That's
okay.
that movie's a
Yeah,
masterpiece.
you always talk highly of Ratatouille.
Love
but
that
most
movie,
lists don't have it, I don't think, in the top 3, top 5 Pixar.
Which is so funny to me. But again, that just speaks to how good Pixar, their catalog is. Because Incredibles is funny. We're just talking about nothing now. Incredibles, the Incredibles is another one that, I don't know. Again, if I think about it, it can't be a 10. So I think I give that a 9.5. But again, we can go. Well, we can have a 3-hour episode next week of me just going through my mind and mulling over. Is that movie a 10 or a 9.5? That'd just be a pain. Everyone just hate me. So
I think I can give you.
I'll cut myself off.
A few tens right off the bat.
Do it.
Forrest Gump, Dark Knight, as we already said earlier. I'm going Django. It's a little long, but it doesn't take too long.
I can see that.
I'm going Pulp Fiction. I love that movie. It's so good.
Oh, so good.
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, Saving Private Ryan.
Perfect war movie. I mean, it's got everything you need.
That's a good one, man.
It's got the blood, the violence, the gore, the
that's a good
story,
one.
the compelling argument, the sad, the drama.
Oh yeah,
It's all
100%. Yeah.
Green Mile.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
For you guys, not a 10?
not as easily as the other ones.
Yeah,
we just
no.
said.
All right. Before we end, have you guys seen Elemental? The
Fight
trailer for
Club,
that?
10 out of 10.
Oh, Fight Club.
I
Wolf
do.
of Wall Street, 10 out of 10.
I do give Fight Club 10 out of 10.
I
yeah.
might
There
give
you
Wolf of
go.
Wall Street
Yep.
a 9.5.
But yeah,
Wall Street's awesome.
I have seen the trailer for Elemental.
I'm excited for that. That looks
Yeah.
anything Pixar, and that just looks
I'm
so
hoping,
unique.
man. I want them to get back on track because I remember growing up. I wanted to when I was younger. I wanted to work at Pixar with how much. That's how much I loved. I loved their movies growing up. So I want nothing more for them to get back on track.
I think
with making some bangers.
Help me.
I mean, the premise alone just already looks like incredible. It's literally a guy made out of water and a girl made out of fire.
Fire, yeah.
And I'm guessing they're gonna fall for each other, but can they be together? Like
It's like it's
I'm
Romeo and
gonna cry.
Juliet. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna cry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it, boys.
Cool.
That
No,
was
that's a
our-
good
our
episode,
first,
man.
Not much to say, but oi!
Oi!
Oi, I hope you enjoyed the hot takes with some hotter wings. Or, what is it, Javi? Hot wings with some hotter
Hey man,
takes.
this is hot takes, baby. Where the wings are hot, but the takes are even hotter.
He got it. He got it. He nailed it.
We love y'all. Subscribe,
Cheers!
subscribe, follow.
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe.